lots of black people. Any black person can say it now.
No.
Why? Because a white person has said that that's what he is. That's the point that I was making. You got to get somebody white to say that racism even exists. And anybody who's ever done this on a job said, this place is racist, and Mr. So-and-so is racist, and Mrs. So-and-so is racist. You can't not go and get a black person to come and verify that. Racism doesn't work like that.
Okay.
You better go get a white person to verify what you just said.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are in trouble. Because of the system of white supremacy, have to wait for enough white people to take action on it. Otherwise, nothing happens anyway. And that's just it. You asked the correct question. Now what? What happens as a result? It depends on what other white people say and how far they want to go with it. What a black person says means absolutely nothing in the system of white supremacy. That's what white supremacy means. When you start talking about racism, that's a real volatile subject because it's the most powerful force among the people on the planet. That's an atomic bomb. That's a hydrogen bomb. Racism. So non-white people in a system of white supremacy can't be allowed to handle that and determine who is a racist and who isn't and what ought to be done about it. We can say it. We can recommend. Like slaves on a plantation, they can recommend anything to the slave masters. But the slave masters and his committees or his family or her family members or extended family or somebody, they make the decision about what happens on the plantation. No slave makes a decision about anything. They can recommend. That's what black people do all over the world. Recommend. Recommend to whom? To the white supremacists. Not saying that all white people are white supremacists, but the most powerful, the smartest, and most powerful people on this planet, unfortunately, are those white people who believe in and who practice the system of white supremacy. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this conversation this morning because white supremacy would not exist.